Just when you think that we can get out of the water, we keep spluttering and splatting away. Disappointing result for Fulham. Near last minute cracker. Leeds, really boring football. Slot's not quite slotting. Is the manager under pressure? January signings, would it be happening? Gehi, anyone? Liverpool, what's going on? Civil war? Talk to you a little bit more after this. Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world, LFC fans. Where I am in the UK at the moment, freezing in my cellar. That's why I got a cold. It is freezing in here, and I can't do this about it. I'm sorry, it's too cold. However, so cold is the football we're seeing from Liverpool. Can I begin? Leeds, disappointing. Draw, disappointing. Liverpool, you would have thought opportunity to take revenge against Leeds. Didn't happen. Side-to-side football just doesn't look to be slotting away. Slot is struggling. There's infighting amongst the fans. Some want him out already. Some, like me, to be honest with you, who don't support the manager, who are very critical of the manager, who's very critical of his football style. I feel at the moment his football style is turgent. It is horrible. Great last year when we were getting results in the second half and winning and won the title. This year, we're not doing much, and that kind of football is not winning any friends, and it's not getting 3 points. And that's the problem, and that's where the manager's going to have to sort it out. And I'm one of those people who feel, let the manager have a chance to get out this spiral. If he doesn't get out the spiral, we get to the end of the season, I am sure the club will make the decision they need to make. It's not about slotting. I'm not slot out. I'm about LFC. Always. And to me, the DNA of the club is to give a manager opportunity to find his way, to get the results. There was times Jurgen went through a bit of a spell and we supported him. And he played kind of football that we want to support. Slot, the football's not great at all. And I feel at times he's a bit too relaxed in the background, and I think he needs to be a bit more vocal, but that's not his style. And he said his style's not going to change. However, it's not delivering the points. It delivers the points against Leeds. A very, very just boring display. And I'll say it again, boring display. And it was just the same methodical, boring football, not unlocking defence, not utilising the tools that we have in the right positions. Like Wirtz, for example, he's stuck out wide, not in the right positions, and he makes decisions last minute. Doesn't give Rio much of a chance. When Rio comes on, he looks like a player that can do stuff. And I would like to see that boy play a few more minutes rather than aka right foot shuffle. Although he did score a goal against Leeds, against Fulham, that we thought may be the winner, but it wasn't so. We're fourth place. We're going to Fulham, and to be honest with you, yes, we are the control of most of the game, but doing what? Side passing, again, taking too long on the ball, too many touches, not breaking the deep line defence quick enough. Wingers can't run at no one. Please explain to me. Bradley out wide, what's that going to do? He's not going to run Robertson. He's never going to do Robinson. He's never going to do that. Never going to do that, Whereas someone like Frimpong, at least it gives you that, down the wing. And the second goal we got was down because of Frimpong down the wing. So I think sometimes the coach, I know there's so much muddled waters at the moment and also so much pressure he's under because he's trying to get the results. Sometimes I feel he's just making it worse himself and not making right decisions. Chiesa, I've said, and I probably said it lightheartedly, but to be honest with you, it's not lighthearted. I don't think the coach likes him. I don't think he likes him generally. I mean, not even about his football, because I don't see what is there to dislike about his football. He's a good player. A player who would have been a great player, but for the injuries he suffered. A world-class player once upon a time, but for the injuries he suffered. And he's worked himself back at LFC. He shows commitment. He shows desire. He shows energy. His press is probably better than most at the moment, apart from Sabozalai. But he gets crumbs of minutes. And the coach expects him to do what? And I'm sure Chiesa at the moment is holding it down because there's rumours of Juventus making a bid. Because he's probably thinking to himself, this coach ain't going to be around long. And so hopefully the next coach is going to give me a chance. Same way I don't see Rio playing enough minutes. Now, obviously there's been rumours about Hughes wanting Rio to play. And the coach wanting Barcola and some other players to come in, to Doku to come in, or whoever he was going to purchase for the wing. And he's not got his way. And almost it feels like Rio's a victim of that because I don't understand why you're not playing Rio. Gakpo, great, he scored today. Off his hips, wherever he scored. He does not do anything. He's always cutting inside on the right. In fact, this game, the first move he did, guess what he did? Shock and all, he went down the left. And he got past his man. Because his man was not expecting it. Because everyone knows, aka right foot shuffle, aka the ghost, I call him, and aka big for nothing. I'm not so critical of players, but I criticise him. Because I feel he's not using his talents. He's not using the tools that he's got to support LFC. He's not doing it. And it's disappointing that he's taking up minutes on the left-hand side when we could have a young player like Rio having a chance to show what he can do. And that is down to the coach and the coach favoritism. And I'm disappointed with Slot for that because I feel that he's losing that opportunity here. And there may be this issue. And all that's going to happen is that it's going to put Rio's nose out of joint. And we may end up losing this player. A player that we're talking about as about one of the most talented players in Europe at the moment. But he's not getting minutes to show what he can do. And the coach needs to have more faith, and he's not doing that. So stubborn as he is, sometimes people say Klopp was stubborn, but I feel Slot is stubborn beyond a joke. However, in this game, go a goal down. Who do you expect to score it? I thought it was offside, but yeah, an ex-Liverpool player. Surprise, surprise. Not surprised at all. Great finish. Bottom corner. Couldn't save it. We get back. I thought Wirtz's goal was offside as well. I was very surprised that it was given. So fantastic. It took a long time. And that obviously contributed to the 7 minutes that we had at the end, which we could not last for. Disappointing. Then obviously, we have Frimpong in. A couple of times, lost the ball. Defensively issues because of losing the ball. He's not really a winger for us, but he's doing the job. And down the wing again, I think this has been 3 assists he's had in 3 games. Crossed the ball in, and there you go. Gakpo scores off the hit. And we thought, we're already into overtime, that we've got the victory. No, this is LFC. Even with subs coming on, defenders, Gomez, no, we have the heebie-jeebies. We cannot keep control. We cannot keep focus. We cannot keep defensive discipline. We cannot press a man on a short throw. And what happens? Top bins. Keeper has no chance. Waldy goal. Probably never score again. And we drop points again. That's LFC this season. Like someone stepped on a black cat or something. I don't know what we've done. But we just not getting the rub of the green. But also sometimes we don't deserve it. At times our players are not showing what they can do. Not performing. McAllister is a shadow of the guy I expect him to be. Shadow of it. I'm not even going to blame Konate and Virgil in this game, to be honest with you. I think maybe at times Konate's passing left a lot to be desired. Kirkes, yeah. I think Jamie Carragher's comments were a bit unfair, but Kirkes does need to learn when to cross the ball. He just needs to learn when. Robert game before wasn't great, and there's a reason why Robert's not starting, to be honest with you. Bradley, I'm sorry. Never a Trent replacement and not good enough. As a Liverpool right back, love the guy, but it's not good enough, guys. It's not good enough. He's not good enough. He would never take Robinson on the wing because he's got no pace. So every time he's out wide, he didn't give us a width. He just passed the ball back in again, again and again and again and again. The soap opera has been seen before. And the only one that really stands out for us is Szoboszlai. Gravenberch's not having his great season at the moment. I'll say Jonesy's doing pretty well, but even he wasn't that effective in the game. Wirtz, disappointing for him to come off, and when he comes off, you see we lose control. When he's on, yes, at times he's not always in the game, but also I think the position the coach is giving him is not the right position for him. No Katike, so we knew with Gakpo we're going to get hardly next to nothing. And was Liverpool in the game. Control, but not doing much with it, not creating much chances. Just bland. And as we can see our rivals, you can see Arsenal just winning game after game after game after game. Even if they're not playing well, they're creative. City, okay, they got a draw, but we don't capitalise on anything. Villa got a win, so we didn't capitalise on the drop points they had the game before. And so we're just at 4th place. And, 3 points Chelsea away, 3 points United away, and they can catch us quite easily. I'm not confident we can go on a run. This was the best run we could have had, is the last sort of 7 games, because they were winnable. And we're not really winning them. Yes, we're getting draws, and we're not losing, but that almost feels the same as a defeat, to be honest with you, at the moment. It feels the same as defeat. It feels like we're not moving where we need to be. Performances are not improving, and it's disappointing. And some, especially a lot of WhatsApp groups, are very, very keen on getting rid of the manager and not letting him get out of this rot. I'm like, look, he won the league last season. I don't support the guy. I don't support his brand of football at all. It's not in my DNA. However, I can see what he's doing, and if it works, great. If it doesn't work, that's when he falls foul. And for me at the moment, we won 5 games. We started losing our games. Now it's time for him to get out of the rot. That's why we've moved from 10th to 4th. Yeah. However, he's still working through that. And I have to let him, as a fan who understands the DNA of the club, we're not United and we're not Chelsea in terms of how we treat managers. Let's see him get it sorted. If he doesn't get it sorted and we get to the end of the season, I am sure he will not be in a job. If we don't get top 4, I'm almost positive he may not be in a job. So, and it's not a slot in. I'm not a fanboy of Slot. I criticise him all the time. I only support him in the sense that he delivered results last season. He's not delivering results this season. However, fair is fair. Someone who's watched the club 30 years when we won nothing and we were just poor generally and winning a few cups here and there. Also some great cups as well, but generally, league-wise, we were not there. And there's a few years we didn't qualify for Europe. So I built some resilience. So let's see how the coach does. Let's see if he gets any support in January. Let's see him when the players come back. And if he doesn't deliver, he won't be in a job. But it's a bleak winter at the moment. And, I hope we see some better skies soon, because the football we're playing is turgid. It's disappointing. We have so much better players than that. And I hope the coach actually solves this riddle as soon as possible. Let me know what you think. Let me know my view's totally wrong. Let me know who you have playing. Let me know if you feel that Rio should be starting or Gakpo should be starting. Please like and subscribe and click the notifications. It's so important for the algorithm, and it's so important for someone who's growing the channel from a small base. So look forward to talk to you more the next game. And Arsenal's on its way. And if we play the way we've been playing, I see a spanking. But strange things happen. Stranger things have happened. Remember that.